my pork ribs in sauce. One of my great gathering dish. We need 1.2 kilograms or 2.2 pounds of natural or organic pork ribs. Here, as for example, you can use both baby back ribs and the Saint Louis cut, which is the spare ribs. Well, they both look very similar. Although it's a fatty meat, I remove some extra layers of fat here. Let's cut into big chunks. For the new version of this recipe, place the ribs in a big oven-proof plate, 3 to 4 inches deep. Turn on the oven to 385 degrees Fahrenheit or 196 degrees Celsius. For the sauce, we need 1 fresh onion cut in 4. Shallots could be a very good alternative to onion. 1 1/4 cup of tomato coulis. Oh, this container might not be big enough. 3/4 cup of water. 1/4 to 1/3 cup of dry white wine. 1 tablespoon of rich and dark organic balsamic vinegar. 4 teaspoons of nuoc, which is fish sauce. 1/4 teaspoon of black bell pepper. 3 cloves of garlic. 2 tablespoons of cassava flour for a gluten-free recipe. And let's start to blend. Oh, as a matter of fact, this container is too small. Well, I have to catch up with this bigger blender container. Sorry if this looks confusing, but I could have used this bigger one from the start and being able to fit all the ingredients and only blend it once. You see, this sauce still needs the rest of its ingredients, such as 2 green onions cut into 4 parts. Now we are in business. Homogeneous pink sauce. Simply combine the sauce to the ribs, making sure to coat every chunk. Very important to cover this big plate while cooking in the oven. This is my first version. It's the braised version. Ensure that both sides become slightly golden. Turn heat halfway between medium and high on the stove. In a large 32 cm non-stick frying pan, heat the coconut oil and place the pork ribs. Ensure that both sides become slightly golden. I use here an extra frying pan, which is in stainless steel, for 3 reasons. 1 is to save time. The second reason is to better deglaze later on. And the third, it's oven-proof. Not to mention that I preheat some coconut oil prior adding the meat, making sure to only slightly golden the meat, because the more we brown the meat and its own fat, the less healthy the meat will be for our consumption. Therefore, this step should be as short as possible. Again, once the meat is slightly golden, deglaze the bottom of the stainless steel frying pan with 1/3 cup of dry white wine under maximum heat. No need to reduce the wine. Pour in the same sauce. Both the new version and the braised version have the same sauce. What is so practical is that I can use this stainless steel pan directly in the oven. Make sure it's covered. This is required for both versions. The previous batch has been cooking for about 35 minutes. Turn meat upside down. Cover again to assure the second half of the cooking time. Now, let's see the second batch that had been cooking for 30 minutes. Again, turn meat upside down. Always cover, put back in the oven to reach desired meat tenderness. Among many possible ways of dressing these delectable ribs, here's a healthy and appealing way. Make a nest with 2 raw zucchinis in thin julienne slices. Nicely put the ribs in the center of that nest. Sparkle some chopped chives. Add a few fresh coriander and mint leaves on the side of the plate. Feel free to eat it with your favorite rice, vermicelli, vegetables, etc.